G'day guys, and welcome to another replay by Angus. And what I got for you today is not me. Once again, we have Bruno. I've featured Bruno on this channel before. He's one of my clan mates, and Bruno knows how to drive a tank, and he definitely knows how to drive a medium tank. The last video from Bruno I had was him getting Ace Tanker, Kolobanovs medal, and Radley Walters, or was it a Pools, here on Erlenburg, and he's here again. Another medium tank. We've jumped up a tier. That was the Panzer IV-H. We've jumped up now to the T34-85. But Bruno is going to show us how to drive a T34-85. So let's get going. Except he's not going to show us how to drive a T34-85. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? Okay, right. I have no idea what just happened, but that's fine. Because my replay system seems to be stuffing up. Excellent. Just what we need. There we go. Okay, Bruno's going to play like an absolute noob and be AFK in the cap circle for the first minute. Apparently he's not the only one. There's a Sherman Jumbo there as well. But, there he's finally moving. Okay, so we're a minute into the game and Bruno gets moving. Right, so he chooses to go down across the river towards the zero line. Yeah. The makeup of the team seems to have gone pretty well. By the way, the new mini patch with the Fury tanks has completely broken my XVM, so even my computer won't even display what type of tank everybody's in, which is exciting. Hopefully they'll get that fixed soon. Alright, so we're coming over here to sort of that farmhouse on the hill, and once we get to the hill, the camera angle is going to be handed over to Bruno for this is what he was looking at during the game. So here we go. Okay, Panzer IV-S. And he bounces, that's good. Okay, so that's a good start. So, 2 tier 6 mediums, duking it out. IV-S has a really good gun, but not much else going for it. Yeah, Panzer IV chassis. I have one, I like it. But whether it's a good tank or not, that's something else. Okay, so we're just waiting for something to happen. Tree fall over there, so there's a tank there. You see, that got his attention, but it's just moved again. Back to where he thinks that Panzer IV-S is going to pop up. Okay, move forward. See if we can make something happen. There he is. No. Okay, come back down. Come back up. Right. Now, have a look at the mini-map. It's not looking so flash over on the one line. It's not a complete disaster yet, but it's not looking good. Okay, whoa, what do we got here? Covenanter. Right in front of him. Okay. Well, that's not going to go well for the Covenanter, is it? Yeah. Tier 4 light tank against Tier 6 medium. Yeah. That just wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all. So I've done 500 damage in this game already, which is nice. Other than that IV-S, there's a Stug B, Tier 4 Stug. Come on. Yes! Nails him for most of his health. Right, Bruno's just sitting there, focusing on that. What is that IV-S doing? Right. And a bounce from the IV-S. That turret's pretty good. That one didn't bounce though. Alright, what's the IV-S going to do about that? Nothing. Well, basically he's going to see if he can trade fire, but it's not working. Alright, Tier 4 TD. Misses. Okay, backs off down the hill. And have a look at the mini-map now. Oh my god. So there's a medium. There's a medium that's gotten around behind. And yeah, the KB85 is now alone. Oh dear. If I had my mods still working, I can tell you what sort of medium that was headed towards the cap circle. But I don't. Oh, there it is. T34. Cool. Alright. So, Bruno's headed back to the cap circle, as you'd imagine he would, at quite a pace. Also, as you imagine he would. That's a good thing about the T34-85. This thing covers ground very nicely. Alright, T34-85 just sitting in the middle of the cap circle. That was dumb. Okay. When you get to the point of when you're thinking to cap or not to cap, ask yourself, do I want to sit in the middle of a field where everybody has shots on me? If the answer is yes, there's a dead KB85. If the answer is yes, then wow, good hit. Okay, VK misses, and a bounce on the VK. That one didn't miss. That one went straight into us. Good hit. Okay. Now where's that T150? Getting a bit worried about him. Okay, VK's gone. Now we're free to focus on the T150. So Bruno's moving forwards and backwards, spinning the camera around a bit. Found the T150. Okay, he still hasn't crossed the river. That's good. That's good for us. And that TD behind us, which is, I think it's a Hellcat or a Jackson, one of the two. Seems to be taking care of it. Panzer 4D. Okay, that's enough for a 2-hit. If 4D doesn't move, then he's not moving. Oh, low roll. Damn. Does he take another one? Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, we're down to 2. There's us and a T28. In a Tier 6 game, that T28 ain't worth much. Oh, Panzer 4S, you cheeky little bugger! Okay, T150, VK3001P. Right, T150's focused. And he goes for the tracking shot. Does he get the tracking shot? Yes, he does. Okay, has he used a repair kit? Obviously, it's already used, or he just doesn't do it. So he's perma-tracked. That's dead T150. Very, very nice. Okay, oh dear. There goes the T28. So Bruno's left all alone with 5 enemy opponents. You know what that means? Kolobanovs is in play. Okay, and he's already done 1,949 damage. Ooh, have a look at the map. It's that Panzer 4S, that cheeky little bugger. But if you're in a Panzer 4S, that might be a cheeky move, but it's not a wise move to go brawling with a T34-85. That gun is excellent at range, and terrible, in my opinion. The DPM is just not good enough, you know, to go brawling. Not with another medium, anyway. And to be honest, it's too slow to brawl with a heavy, in my opinion, to circle a heavy. But that's another story. Okay, 4 to go. I'd love to tell you what they are, but I bloody well can't! Anyway, whatever. So, if we get 4, if we get these 4, well, that's 10. 10 is a pools medal, is it not? Radley Walters, 8 and 9. 10 is a pools medal. We've already killed 6, 4 to go. Ooh, there we go. We're up to 7. 3 to go. So we have a pools medal up for grabs. You've still got 191 health. So that's a Churchill one, just judging by the silhouette. That looks like maybe a VK, and it's probably still that Panzer 4D, the Tier 4 Panzer 4D. So he does out-tier all of his opponents, which is good. But of course, if they're sticking together, he's toast. What's the chances, you reckon, of a random team sticking together? Oh, that Panzer 4D's in serious trouble. Oh, he bounces! Angles! Takes a hit. But the Panzer 4D penetrated, but Panzer 4D is now gone. Played a good game, that Panzer 4D. Yeah. With looks like he got 2 kills there with bottom tier tank. But Bruno's now up to 8 kills. So, ask yourself, where do you think the other two are? Well, neither of them have a kill, so that's something to think about. Maybe they're not the best players, maybe they're good players. I can't tell because XVM is not working. But yeah. Next question, are they here at all? Well, the VK is sitting in the cap circle. Okay. And you can see he's worried about that Churchill. Okay. It's him again. Churchill's nowhere in sight. Okay. So the Churchill's live. The Churchill is about. The Churchill is probably running back to the cap circle as fast as he can. The problem is, in a Churchill, that's not easy. And it ain't fast. Okay. 9 kills, 1 to go for this Pools medal. What's Bruno to do? Okay. It looks like he's decided to lure him in. So he's going to cap. Ooh. 1 minute and 30 seconds to go to cap. 3 minutes 25 to go in the game. Okay, and the Panzer 4S driver says he's at AO. A0. Is he AFK? He's a bot. Thing is, a bot can still be dangerous if a bot's got a line of sight to you, and Bruno doesn't have a lot of health to play with. Can he kill a bot? Probably. He's a damn good player, and he's looking at the timer and thinking, yeah, I'm not going to make it. Okay, so back to the cap circle. And start capping. So I get the feeling he's not that trusting of the Panzer 4S driver, because he says you're facing the wrong way, which he did tell him he was at A0. So that's the thing. When the enemy team tell you they're AFK, the last one's AFK and it's 1-on-1, do you believe them? Don't know. Anyway, 55 seconds to go. No Churchill. 50 seconds. No Churchill. The problem is, first Bruno will probably know about it is when a shell hits him. 45 seconds to go. Oh! And Chewie says that he's back and moving. So if he's telling the truth, then there's no way he's going to get from A0 back in time. And Bruno even there says, has a laugh. And says, GG, good game. So we're down, yep. 13 seconds to go, 10 seconds to go. No Churchill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there's a win. Fantastic. Just a shame that Pools medal went begging. So close and yet so far. But let's have a look at what Bruno... And check this out. Ace Tanker badge. Well, of course, because he did. What did he do there? see. Whoop. Yeah, we'll see what he did in a minute. Actually, here we go. He did 2,876 damage with 9 kills. That's 1,545. And of course, absolutely carried the team. 1 versus 5 and won the game. Yeah, so Ace Tanker also mark of excellence on the T34-85. That was the game that got it, which, yeah, I imagine it would be. Radley Walters, high caliber. Radley Walters for 9 kills. High caliber, Top Gun for 6, obviously. Invader, there you go. And of course, the Kolobanovs medal. That was sensational. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this replay. I know I sure did. I mean, check that out again. 2,876 damage, 9 kills. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this game. It was an absolute rip snorter. Bruno, you're amazing. You're a legend. And I look forward to the next one of these things. All right, thanks, guys. This is Angus, and I'm signing off.